Hello everyone, it's Liam here from Biggerplate. I'm here with Hans Terhurne, who has very kindly been helping us with the preparation and planning for Biggerplate Unplugged taking place in Utrecht on the 9th of October. Hans, firstly, thank you for all your help. You've been a great partner in putting this event together. Hans is going to be helping us on the day with hosting and introducing people. You're also going to be running the World Cafe session. So for people who haven't maybe experienced the World Cafe session and event before, maybe you could explain a little bit about how it's going to work and what we're going to focus on the 9th of October.
It's quite easy. Whenever you come to a cafe, wherever in the world, you will see that there are mostly not more than 5, 6, maybe 7 places on that table. On the moment you put some more chairs around that table, one of the guests, one of the people, will not be active anymore in the discussion. So if you want to have people active in the discussion, you should use this cafe situation to make them feel involved and feel welcome to chat a bit with their neighbors.
So what we're trying to do is create more interactive sessions and more discussion in the event.
Yes.
Based on what we learned in London and Paris, we know that people want to have more discussions and they want to explore and learn from each other.
There's one point you mentioned: discussions. Could be yes or no discussions. And what I also would like to do is use the dialogue rules. So it's much more interesting why something is as it is, why people think as they think. There's no right or wrong. You don't have to have the same idea at the end. It can still be different. So that makes it much more interesting. If we do have to agree, it's much more difficult, but we don't have to agree on a lot of things. So you're going much deeper using the dialogue principles.
So we've got 2 World Cafe sessions planned, and each one has a specific focus. One is going to look at obstacles to mind mapping in organisations and education, and the second is going to look at how to get the Netherlands mind mapping.
Right.
So what would you expect to sort of see discussed in those sessions, and what are you going to be looking to encourage people to think about?
I'm interested for the first session, I'm interested in why don't people use mind mapping because, and other kinds of mapping, because our brain is much more occupied for these kind of things than for words. And if you are doing some information of projects, for example, you see that most of the failures that have to do with communication or failing of communication. So there is so much to do about it. Why don't people use it? I have some ideas, of course, but I'm interested in more ideas.
What other people have experienced.
Yes, and that could be the basis, together with the presentations that we got on that day, that in the second World Cafe session we have maybe some very surprising, very good ideas how to get the rest of the Netherlands, at least the Netherlands,
if not the world.
to my opinion. For me also the world is valuable, but at least the Netherlands, then it should be possible to bring more people to use any kind of mapping in this situation, at least mind mapping. It's not that difficult.
So Hans, finally, what are you looking forward to yourself as a long-term mind mapper? You're very heavily involved in the mind mapping world. You've been working with and using Biggerplate for many years. So what are you looking forward to on Biggerplate Unplugged when it arrives in Utrecht?
First of all, a day of fun. I want to have, it should be a pleasant day, a day from which you say afterwards, great, we had a perfect day, meeting perfect nice people, and especially people who are working in the same environment, using the same tools. It should give me, and I think it will, inspiration for and energy for the period behind it, and to come a great step further for a lot of people to make that step.
Well Hans, thank you so much for all your help so far, and thank you for your help in advance for what you're going to do for us on the 9th, and we look forward to seeing what the day turns up. We hope anyone who hasn't yet got their ticket for Biggerplate Unplugged in Utrecht will do so quickly before they run out, and we look forward to seeing lots of you here on the 9th of October.